All right, hello everybody. This is John Hansen with the Florida Physique Report, episode number 12. We are broadcasting live from the Powerhouse Gym in downtown Tampa, Florida. Today is Thursday, October 9th, 2014. And on today's show, we are going to the 2014 NPC Hurricane Bay. It took place on October 4th. Tim Gardner was the promoter, and it was a very big show. They had about 120 competitors without the crossovers. Before we do that, we want to tell you what's coming up this weekend, which is October 11th, the Southeast USA, which is going to take place in Orlando, Florida. Chris Eady is the promoter. It's going to be a huge show. Everybody I've been talking to the last few weeks has told me they're doing the Southeastern. It's a national qualifier. There's only 2 more shows left in the Central District of Florida. We got the Southeastern USA this weekend, and then we got the All-South competition in St. Augustine on November 1st. So because it's a national qualifier, and we got the Nationals coming up next month, it's going to be a really big show. There's going to be a lot of good competitors in this contest in all the divisions. On top of that, they got 4-time Mr. Olympia Phil Heath is going to be guest posing. So that's going to bring in the audience. It's going to be a really exciting show. I'm really excited about seeing this contest, more excited than I've been to see any show in a while. So I hope you guys can make it out there. It's going to be in Orlando, Florida this weekend, October 11th. All right, let's go over what happened last weekend at the Hurricane Bay, which was held in Tampa, Florida. As I said, Tim Gardner was the promoter. I think this was about his 14th year promoting the show. They had 120 competitors, 180 competitors with the crossover, so it's quite a big competition. So let's go over the results of that. It started off with the Masters Men bodybuilding. They had an over 60 division. Roland Tiso Jr. was the winner. Roland has competed on the national level. I believe he was in North America this year, and he did pretty well in that in the over 60 division. So Roland was the unanimous winner. Good to see him win. Carlos Rivera Morales was second, and Daryl Crawford was third. In the over 50 division, they had a big showdown between Robert Donnelly and Frank Sapienza. I just saw the Gainesville Classic a couple weeks ago where Frank beat Robert Donnelly. Well, Robert turned the tables on Frank this time. He stayed on his diet, and in the last 2 weeks came in a lot harder. I noticed right away when Robert came out. So these guys are both 52 years old. They're both awesome bodybuilders. They're natural, drug-free bodybuilders. Congratulations to both these guys. They're both winners in my mind. Robert Donnelly was first, Frank Sapienza was second, and then Dean James was third in the over 50 division. The over 40 division, Derek Scott beat out Rick Fitzgerald by 1 point. Very close. Scott Poole, who trains right here at the gym at the Powerhouse Gym in downtown Tampa, was in third place. Congratulations to Scott. He made a lot of good improvements. And then in the overall, the over 50 winner, Robert Donnelly, was the overall winner. So big victory for him. Women's bodybuilding went to Susan Lawson, who also took the Daytona Beach Classic last week. And Josefina Monasterio was in second place. And of course, Dr. Josefina always does her salsa routine, so if you've ever seen her compete, you know what I'm talking about. She comes out and does a little salsa routine, tries to get the whole audience involved. Very entertaining. The novice men's bodybuilding was a pretty big division. New competitor, just competed for the very first time, 23 years old. He's from Orlando, Florida. His name is Lordson Jonasaint, and really good physique. I'm not sure what he weighed. He was probably about 5'11", 6 feet tall, hard as a rock. Good muscle density, very, very conditioned, striations all over, really rock-hard physique. He took a unanimous first place. Joseph Lazara was second, and Pedro Vasquez was third. That was a 1-point decision between second and third. Both those guys looked really good. In the teen men, only 2 competitors. Kevin Ray had a really nice aesthetic physique, good proportions. He took first place. Jimmy Pope was second. In the Masters Figure division, they had quite a few competitors in the Masters Figure. Over 50 was won by E.J. Gibson. Tammy Turen was second, and Lori Bailey was third. There was only a 1-point difference between all 3 of those girls for between first, second, and third. In the over 40 division, Lionel Kipp was the winner. Nicole Kirksey was second, and Lisa Heredia was in third place. Over 30 division, Michelle San Miguel, another competitor who comes from the Powerhouse Gym in downtown Tampa here. Michelle's very first contest, she kicked ass. She looked incredible. Good proportions, good definition, good conditioning. She really did a great job. She did her own diet too. We did an interview with her on FloridaPhysique.com, so be sure to check that out. She looked incredible. She won the over 30 division. Laura White was in second with Michelle Newell in third. And then in the overall, Michelle San Miguel won the Masters figure overall, very first contest. And the novice figure, Priscilla Schauer was the winner with Lisa Heredia in second and Lionel Kipp in third. In the figure open in the short class, Laura White was the winner. She looked very good. Nicole Kirksey was in second place with Cheryl Dixon in third. In the medium class, Lionel Kipp, who won the over 40 division, was again the winner here. She won the medium class. Michelle Newell was second, and Christine Bianchi was in third place. And then in the tall class, Michelle San Miguel, again, her second victory of the night, took first place in the tall class with Priscilla Schauer, who was our novice winner. She was in second place, and Lori Bailey was in third. In the overall, Michelle San Miguel won. So very first contest, Michelle won the Masters figure competition and also the Open figure competition. And she also won a Most Promising award that Tim Gardner gave out. All right, moving on to the women's physique. Two competitors, again, right here from the Powerhouse Gym in downtown Tampa. Sandra Peaty, who we just did a training video that's available right now on FloridaPhysique.com. Check that out. Sandra took first place over Mia Lance. Mia did a really entertaining routine, another salsa routine, very entertaining. Sandra looked great. She was very lean, good posing routine. Sandra used to compete in bikini, then she went over to figure, and now she's doing women's physique. She trains here at the Powerhouse with her husband Alex, who was also in the contest. So congratulations to Sandra. Then the Typhoon Bay. The Typhoon Bay is a drug testing contest that they hold in conjunction with the Hurricane Bay. It's 1 year drug free. So a lot of the competitors who were in the Hurricane Bay who could pass the drug test, they went into the Typhoon Bay. The lightweight class, only one competitor, Jose Ramirez, was the winner there. In the middleweight class, the middleweight in this division, because there's only 3 weight classes, lightweight, middleweight, heavyweight, middleweight goes from 165.5 to 187.5. So Robert Donnelly and Frank Sapienza were in this contest again. Robert Donnelly won, unanimous decision. He had the conditioning this time, and he beat Frank Sapienza. And Tony Black was in third place, and Frank beat Tony Black only by 1 point, so that was very close. In the heavyweight class, Lordson Jonasaint, the novice winner, came back, won the Typhoon Bay also. Won the heavyweight, beating out Patrick Mannix with Dean James in third. Then in the overall, you guessed it, Lordson Jonasaint was the overall winner again. His hardness was just too much to be overcome. Then they moved into the Hurricane Bay bodybuilding division, open bodybuilding. The lightweight class, two look like Masters competitors actually, Daryl Crawford and Thomas Manning. Daryl Crawford won by unanimous decision. The middleweights was a really tough class with Matt Ammon. As I've talked about on the show, Matt Ammon has been doing really, really well in competitions over the last month, and he's been improving every time. He's got a thick physique, very hard. He again won first place. He beat out Rick Fitzgerald, who always looks in condition. Rick's been competing. I think first show I saw him in this year was the Tampa Bay Classic in June, and he looks like he's been improving every show. And then Amos Singleton, who another competitor right here from Powerhouse Gym in downtown Tampa. Amos was in third place. Amos has got a lot of potential. He's just got to come in a little harder next time. In the light heavyweight division, again, another rematch between Robert Donnelly and Frank Sapienza. Again, Robert won, unanimous decision. That's 3 first place decisions he got in this contest alone. Congratulations to Robert, big night for him. And then Derek Scott was in third place. And then in the heavyweight, Lordson Jonasaint won his third first place victory of the night. He beat out Alex Peaty, who is Sandra Peaty's husband, who was the women's physique winner. And I think Alex was competing in his very first show, so he looked really, really good. A lot of potential, a lot of muscle mass. So he's going to be doing the Southeast USA this weekend, so we'll look for him there. In the Hurricane Bay overall men's bodybuilding, Lordson Jonasaint won again. 23 years old, his kid's very first contest. He wins 3 overalls. What a night. Unbelievable. Then we go to the men's physique. It started off with the novice division. I believe they had about 11 competitors, pretty big division. Joshua White was the winner with Juan Ayala in second, and Levi Miles was in third place. In the men's physique masters, our good friend Frank Same, who has been cleaning up in the masters men's physique divisions all over Florida this whole year. Again, another first place for Frank. Congratulations to him. Corey Jariel was second. with Ricky Pinson in third. And then we go to the Men's Physique Open division. In the short class, Myron Roy, really good conditioning on this young man. He took first place. Frank Same dropped down to second in the open division, and then Elroy Mills was in third place. In the medium class, Joseph Catalanoto, hope I'm saying that right, Joseph, he took first place. Joshua White took second with Corey Jerial in third. And then in the tall class, pretty good division, a lot of very similar physiques, real tight class. Lanny King was the winner. Antonio Maldonado, he had a real good look. He was in second place. Levi Miles was in third. Then in the overall, the short class winner, Myron Roy, he had the best conditioning, really good abs. He took first place, so congratulations to him. Finally, the show finished off with the bikini divisions. The bikini teenage won by Maddie Burgo. She was the only competitor there. Then we go to the novice bikini, 15 competitors, biggest division of the night, I believe. Nicole Johnson was the first place winner by 1 vote over Shannon Ilch. Shannon is a member of a team called Team Painted Ladies. They're tattoo artists, and she was covered with tattoos all over her legs, her back, her front, her arms, everything. But she had a really good look, and she took second place. And Lindy Nunziato was in third place in the novice. Then we go to the Masters Bikini in the over 40. Patricia Martinez looked really good. All first place votes from the judges in the over 40 class. She took first. Alyssa Cazzoni was second. And Christine Foreman was in third place. And then in the over 30, Stacy Yasidro, who I've seen compete quite a few shows in the Florida area this year, she won over 30 division. She was very happy to take first place there. Jennifer Miller was in second with Carrie Marie Cassidy in third place. Then in the Masters Bikini overall, Stacy Yasidro was the overall winner. Then we go to the open bikini finally. That finished off the night. In the short class, Yanis Valdivia, she took first place. Never saw her before. She definitely had the look the judges liked. She beat Stacy Yasidro by 1 point. And Chelsea Green was in third place. In the medium class, Shannon Ilch and Nicole Johnson, first place decision, but this time Shannon beat her. More competitors, different set of competitors on stage, and that's how it turned out. Shannon Ilch was first place, Nicole Johnson was second, with Natalie White in third. And then tall class, Lindy Nunziato was the first place winner, with Jennifer Miller in second and Pam Knight in third. And then in the overall, our short class winner, Yanis Valdivia, was the winner. So congratulations to Tim Gardner. He had a great show. He had a great crew on hand. Everybody did a really good job. It was a very entertaining contest. So congratulations to him on another successful competition. And like I said, this weekend, the Southeast USA in Orlando, Florida. Be there. If you're a bodybuilding fan, you got to go. There's going to be some great competition. Plus, you get a chance to see 4-time Mr. Olympia Phil Heath. You can't beat that. So we'll see you there. And this is it for the Florida Physique Report, episode number 12. We should have a guest on next week. We are in the process of redoing the whole Florida Physique website. I hope you like the new look. We've got some training videos coming up this week with Sandra Peedy and her husband Alex Peedy. Next week, we've got Joshua Vogel, who we did a leg workout with. He's only a teenager. He's got incredible legs. I call him the Tom Platz of Florida. He's going to be doing a video with us. He's getting ready for a powerlifting competition. This young man is lifting some incredible poundages. Wait till you see this video next week. You're going to be really impressed. And we should have a guest, like I said, here next week on the Florida Physique Report. So until then, we will see you then. Have a good week. This is John Hansen for the Florida Physique Report.